A daughter still grieving the loss of her mother was recently faced with losing her all over again. Emily Longnecker explains what happened and the role that social media may have played to bring her mother's stolen ashes home.
Sara Showalter is just trying to find a new normal these days. Her mother, Kathleen, died suddenly last month, within days of being diagnosed with the flu.
She and I had the kind of relationship where I could just, if I went to pick up the phone to call her, she would already have the phone in her hand.
And her mom was the first person Showalter wanted to call last week when her car was broken into.
First it was just, oh my God.
Whoever was responsible took coats and a tire repair kit. But that's not the reason Showalter was so distraught.
Things were taken, and in this case, things that can't be replaced. We can get you.
Showalter's talking about her mother's ashes. It was like losing her a second time.
It's my mother. That's something that's absolutely irreplaceable.
Even worse, Showalter worried once whoever took the remains figured out what they were, her mother would never rest in peace.
I just didn't want her in the landfill.
So Showalter did the only thing she could do at that point. She reported it to police and posted what happened on Facebook.
I think within 2 hours of my post, over 275 people had already shared.
This week, Showalter heard from a high school friend who works at a local pharmacy.
I guess a gentleman had come to the store with the box the day prior.
His story was that the ashes were sent to his house mistakenly, and he wanted to use a phone to call the funeral home.
She said, I know who these belong to.
Within hours, Showalter had her mother's remains back home.
And while this has all been very painful for Showalter, it's also been a great lesson for her in the power of social media and the compassion that people have right in her hometown.
Just the outpouring of love and concern in general was boosted my spirits.
Not to mention having her mother back where she belongs.
I think that if she wasn't recovered, that whoever had her, she would haunt.
In Richmond, Emily Longnecker, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
And Richmond police tell us they are still investigating that car break-in.